What is up? What is going on, everyone? Dave at SVA Baseball Card Collectors. Top of the morning to you. Just as a friendly reminder, and I know you're sick and tired of it, head over to svacardcollectors.com, sign up to get my latest articles and yada, yada, yada. Just want the email. Get the email. No. Subscribe and you will win a chance to get two, not one, but two Topps Chrome Update Mega Boxes, 2018. Maybe get Acuna, maybe not, probably not, but what do you care? You're getting it for free, right? Am I right? Wrong? Yeah, whatever. So, I was busy whoring myself yesterday. I actually caught Jab's family on YouTube live, and he was opening Diamond's Icon. Now, Diamond's Icon costs about $1,600 or $1,650 per box. You get like 7 cards. Now, if you are debating about breakers, you know, case breakers where people, they open up cases and you pick a team and you get all the cards from that team from that case, and you spend a little bit less. Sometimes you might get something, other times you might get nothing, not a zip, and you spent a bunch of money and get nothing. Now, if you're a big gambler, I would say this is one of the products that you should do it on. Diamond Icon. One, they are beautiful. They are really good looking. Two, you're not spending $1,600 on a box. You're just not doing it. Now, typically they go by players on the breaks. So if you're going by that, if you want to do that, like if you've got that urge and you really want to do it and you want to throw a lot of money and you have the money, this is the product to do it for. If you don't have the money, do not do it. If you're looking for investments, this may not be the product for you. I would say just buy it on eBay. Wait a month or two. Price is going to start dropping in people's eyes because they're like dodo birds. As soon as they see something else, another product comes out, they go, "Oh, look at that, another shiny card," and they forget about the other cards. So that's when you go over and you buy them cards. And the other thing that's coming out soon or has come out, I just don't know. You know what? I'm sorry. It has come out because I've seen people opening up. Is the God Almighty Topps? Is it Topps Clearly? The Topps where you get one card in a box. That is a hot mess. I do not like it at all. I think it's silly. You're just gambling. There's a bunch of crappy guys in it. That is just straight up. At least with the Diamond Icon, you're spending $100 or whatever it is, but the cards look beautiful, and you are almost guaranteed an auto. There's one card that isn't autographed, and if you get that, that just sucks. But it is what it is. If you do the breaker, you know, some people do it where you just get randomly drawn, and there's, I believe 7 cards in a box, so it's however you lay out. You know, if you come in 7th, then you're going to get it's like the bottom card, I believe, is not the autograph. And the other ways are you pick a player. And so you got that. So I digress. So I have purchased, I'm shifting over. So the Topps Clear stuff, I really, really just buy the card that you want. That, I would say, buy the card that you want. You probably can get it pretty cheap. It's just such a gamble, and more often than not, it's not going to be a good gamble. Gone. Brain gone. Oh, was watching the AAA minor league All-Star game. That was interesting to see more players that I pretend to invest in. I saw Kyle Tucker. I forget who was, I think the PC and versus the International. I don't remember who. See, the problem is I don't know who's what. I believe the International guys were getting whooped, but I don't know whatever happened at the end. I watched a little bit of it. It is interesting to watch and see these players. I was surprised. Mostly younger guys, but they have a 31-year-old guy. There was like a 34-year-old pitcher. I'm like, what are you doing here? Go home. obviously you don't have too much. It's like he doesn't have too much time left, so he's trying to make. He's at AAA, but I don't know. I don't know. How could I say that? If I was doing that, I'd be trying to pitch every single day. I'd be pitching until I was like 100. If I was had the chance to go. What am I talking about? I'm silly. Could have a sip of my coffee now. So, moving on. I haven't been getting as many emails from PWCC. I just want nothing to do with their cards right now. I really don't. eBay, whatever, the more stuff that's uncovered, the more it seems like that they were in on these shenanigans, more they were on and shill bidding. And I believe everyone thought this, so it's not big time news, but there's too many variables. And now there's a bunch of cards out there that are questionable and you don't know about it. So this is my way of protest. So no PWCC. No. I did buy a light box. One was suggested for $15 on eBay. So I bought it. I had $12 on my eBay bucks. Guys, use your eBay bucks. It's this month. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. There's other things that you do that if you don't use it, you lose it. And then you're just like 10 seconds, done. Nobody wants 10 seconds. Nobody wants 3 pumps, if you know what I mean. So don't forget, use your eBay bucks. And if you're buying, use Ebates. I told you guys, go on Ebates. You can use my referral link so I can make Bank Pro. And you get 2%. And then you go, what's 2% of $15? That ain't much. But it accumulates over time, people. It does. It really does add up. And you can use it for all your online shopping needs. But you guys know that. I've told you this 1,000 times. Watching the AAA, I am more and more convinced about what Verlander was saying, that the balls are juiced, because every single one of these guys are batting 350, 370. It seems like they're all batting 300. They all have a ton of home runs. Guys who don't hit home runs have like 9 or 10 home runs at the All-Star break. So it's definitely something up. Like, they're using the balls that the major leaguers are using. And they were actually saying it. On MajorLeagueBaseball.com, they were saying it. They were using these balls, and that's why their numbers are higher than typical. If you have your own network guys saying it, there's got to be some truth to it. So I don't mind. I'm all for home runs. I'm all for juicing. I think it's ridiculous. I've talked about this before, about juicers being, like Mark McGwire being shunned. He saved baseball. And him and Sammy Sosa. And now to shun him like he's some leopard. Like, most of the stuff was known. And they didn't care because they were making money. And now because, he didn't do it pure and clean. Still had to hit the ball. Whatever, man. I just get disgusted. He should be on a Hall of Fame. A lot of these guys, who cares? People talking, who cares? Throwing a ball at a bat and you guys are, ooh, but he juiced. What about all the people in the NFL who juiced? They get suspended for 4 games and they're done. But it's different. No, it's not. Football, I would say it's harder because every yard counts, every inch counts. Which it does. Watch it to the Super Bowl of Tennessee, how close the guy got to scoring a touchdown. It's a couple yards away. Guys, it's the same crap. Nobody cares. Nobody says boo about it. It's hypocritical. That's all I got to say about that. So, I don't know where I was going. Thoughts, again, keep on leaving. You know, it is getting a little bit tougher. I don't know, driving and trying to do this podcast and having a really loud truck right in front of you. So that might not be the best for the audio quality, but I think people like that. I think people like the authenticity of it. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I think I'm going to go out and buy some blasters, open them up, give you guys my opinions of it, how they look, how they feel. Resale values, it's going to be a little bit difficult because everything's going to be skewed up right now. I might even go to older boxes just so you guys get an idea, because most of the guys, now this is geared towards, as you know, if you've been listening, middle-aged guys, mid-30s, higher, people getting back into collecting. And a lot of people come in there and go, man, I'm just an information overload. I don't know what to collect. So you'll go to a card shop, you'll go to a candy store that sells a lot of blasters, and you'll look at it and you'll go, oh, I don't know what to get. I have no idea. I don't know. Should I get, maybe I'll get last year's. Maybe I'll get somebody good from last year, this. And you really can't go wrong when you open. I remember when I was started, I was told, don't buy blasters, you're wasting your money. Go buy hobby boxes, because they thought I was going to be more into investing, which I am. I am looking to invest, to flip, to make bank. That's really what I like to do. I love baseball cards, so it behooves me to do something that I actually like. Now, to make this a full-time business, different story, different beast. What you need to do is figure out how much money you want to make in a year, and then you just got to do some division and figure out how many sales, how much profit come home in your pocket you want to make each day, and that's how you figure it out. Then you figure out, all right, what's my average price per card that I'm selling, and you sort of do some math and you call it a day. It's what I was doing with electronics when I was trying to sell, and it was a ton of money trying to make the same money that I wanted to make, at my regular job. It's a ton. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of sales per day, and I was averaging $50 in sale. No, I was closer to $80 to $90 in sales. Every single sale I was getting, which is a high number, which makes it much easier to get the amount that you're looking for. Now, being in New York, I can make $100,000, and it ain't nothing. As crazy as that sounds, with my house in Long Island with taxes, I pay $12,000 in taxes a year. Yeah, $12,000. So you have all these costs going on, and it may be different for you. Maybe making $50,000 or $60,000 is amazing. So I don't know how I got off in this tangent. I think because I was thinking about it. I really would love to do this full time. Maybe not baseball cards, maybe develop a product. I'm already thinking about products to develop. But you guys should always be thinking, and if you guys want to do this and get a little bit more serious, just figure out your numbers, like I always say that I don't do, but figure that stuff out. It could be fun. It could be fun trying to do it. I don't know where I was going. I'm all over the place today, guys. I'm sorry. A little all over the place. I did the lighting box. That's done. I told you about that garbage tops clearly. Diamond icons. I think we ran the gamut. Oh, I was also listening to, somebody suggested about the cards. I've been listening to them for about a month now. Really like them. Very, very informative. Pouring myself out over there for a little bit, but I listen to them, so I don't feel as bad. I watch Jab's Family as well, so it's not like, but I didn't do, I did a super chat for Jab's where I was whoring myself about the cards doesn't have super chats, but I'm cheap. I don't know if I would have done that with everyone anyway, but really enjoy their podcast. They do it once a week, and they usually have a guest. Nobody wants to do my show. I don't blame you. You got to be in my car. I don't know how I can pick you up. I know I got to start doing it. I got to do some Facebook Lives on the group, and just do more of that stuff. Be more available. So, guys, I'm at my job. SVA Baseball Card Collectors. That's the Facebook group. SVACardCollectors.com. That's my website. Hopefully, I can finish that insert parallel article that I was talking to you about. It got a little fuzzy because when I went from one year to another, the colors and the stuff changed on me, which I didn't know too much about because I've only been collecting since September, so I only know 1 year on certain stuff. So I got to do my research. I think I should have it done, probably not tomorrow, but maybe by Monday. SVA BB Collectors, I'm on Twitter, on Instagram. Sign up, guys. Win a chance for those 2 mega boxes. And you guys know what to do. Buy some cards and go broke. Later, people. What is up? What is going on? Dave at cardcollectors.com. Going to be a hot one today in New York, which is good. I had to blow up the pool. I'm not a big fan of pools in general. Those are fine. And I do like pools. I like going in them. But I have no desire to own a pool. When I was a kid, I owned a pool, and it never got hot enough, so it was always like freezing cold. I always had to clean it constantly, and maybe I went in it like 2 or 3 times the entire year because it was just so cold. So, plus the whole thing with kids jumping in there, I don't want to deal with that nonsense. Forget that. Oh, that's good. Not good. I'm glad your brakes are squeaking. That really helps the podcast. Anyway, so guys, you know what I'm going to say, SVAcardcollectors.com. Sign up today. For the month of July, I'm giving away 2 2018 Topps Update Chrome Mega Boxes. They usually go for around, what, 40 bucks now? So $80 in value, you get for free. Just throwing away money. That's what I'm doing. Just throwing the money away. Anyway, so I went out yesterday and I did what I said I was going to do. I was going to buy a box of cards, and I did, but I didn't go to a Target or Walmart because I really wanted to get the Bauman Platinum. I thought maybe my local candy store, which acts as my local card shop, had them. They didn't. So I got Gypsy Queen, and they're okay. They're better than what I thought they were, but not much. So take a look at it. It's going to be on my YouTube video. I'll link it at Flick Chat on Facebook. You'll be able to get it. You'll figure it out. I'll put it in enough places and throw it in your eyeballs where you go, all right, enough. So, a small little Instagram problems with the company that I semi-promoted, Slab Stocks, and they're now they're trying to become a little bit bigger. They're trying to monetize what they're doing, which I have no problems with that. I don't suggest doing things because I think you learn better by figuring it out. But some people don't want to do that. And if they want to take a shortcut, or they just don't want to go through the whole process and they just want to be automated and have someone else do it, then I don't have a problem with people charging for this information. If it's freely available, then go get it. If you're too lazy to go get it and want to spend money, then by all means, you shouldn't fault the people that are doing this. However, what was happening was, or what is alleged, is that they are promoting certain cards, and then they are boosting up the price because people are starting to buy the cards based off their suggestions. And they have another account, I believe, on their mother. Their mother has another eBay account, and they would sell the same exact card. So they become rich beyond their wildest dreams. I don't know. I don't think these guys are big enough to have that much sway. Now, they do have, a couple of thousand followers. I'm not going to say, oh, they have it's nothing. But in the whole grand scheme of things, I don't think they really push the needle that much. Now, if you have, let's just say, 100 people have been subscribed, let's just say, or maybe even 50 people subscribed, and you get 10%, so you get 5 to 10 people buying, off their recommendations. Maybe more, maybe less, who knows. So within that group, you can manipulate and make money off of them, but after a while, the jig is going to be up. They're going to see it. They're going to go, oh, it seems like most of the cards that they have are the ones, you know, that they're promoting are cards that they have and that they're trying to sell. So that's the only thing that seems a little off, that they have, I guess, a secret account, but they're saying it's not secret. But again, small potatoes, like me, small potatoes. If anyone was to say, oh, Dave's podcast is pushing the needle or influencing something, I would say shenanigans and malarkey. That's what I would say, because I get a little over 100 people a day. So that's who I have influence over. Hopefully it's more by the end of the year. I gotta push it along. But their big thing was I guess they met with Gary Vee and they took a picture with him. They went to his office, so there's that. So they're probably following some of his advice, not that aspect, but some of the other things with regards to building their base, doing more YouTube videos, very similar to the trash talk that Gary Vee does. They're starting to do, and you may see me siphoning off, because I'm sure they paid for that Gary Vee, or if not, I'm just gonna watch them and see what works or not, and then, you know, do it for free. You guys can learn. It's just that simple. That's all. That's what I do. That's what you guys should do. Watch what other people do. I've told this before. Watch big sellers on eBay that sell baseball cards. What do? What sells well? Check the solds on them, and then copy it. There's no magic sauce. There's not going to be some crazy thing where it's plucked from the baseball card gods. Baseball card gods only are enacted when you get a big auto from a pack or a blaster. That's when the baseball gods, they come out. Then you gotta be nice. You can't start buying blasters left and right, because then you will anger them and you will get no more. So just a little, that's how baseball card god works. I saw these cards, Panini Gold football cards. They were like $300 and something a box. They were damn good looking. Damn! Really nice looking cards. I'm not a big fan of any of the guys that were drafted this year. Not even Kyle Murray. I don't know. I'm just not. None of the quarterbacks. My boy Quentin Williamson from the Jets. I think he's going to do really well. I like the fact that he sneezed and he God blessed himself. Sounds like a Jet, as Gary Vee said. But just there's nobody that like last year there was like a ton of guys, and I think a lot of guys. I think Sam Darnold is going to do real well. I think his boat has been missed, and maybe not. Maybe you buy it now and then it just goes even higher if he does well. I'm not too sure, because I think him, Baker Mayfield. I think Josh Rosen's going to be fine. I think he's going to do well in Miami, because that's how it works. That's how things work against the Jets. He's going to get at least one win against the Jets. You know that. Dolphins may not have a good quality team around him, which may hamper him like it did in Arizona, but I don't think he's a terrible quarterback at all. And like I've said before, I think he's probably a good buy, because I think he's going to be all right. Is he going to be a perennial All-Star? I don't know about that. But is he going to be a solid football player? I think so. The only guy I'm not too sure about is Josh Allen. And the reason why is he's got a big arm and he's got quick feet. I just don't know if the decision-making will ever get there. And who knows? Who knows about that? I don't know. I'm going to dial back a little bit, because I'm getting into what I wanted to talk about. And that's sort of why I brought up slab stocks. In the beginning, I was trying to figure out prospects, and then I would make recommendations on said prospects. And it took me a long time to do the analysis of what I believe. And what the hell did I know? I think I messed up on most of them, and we're going to check and see. I got to go back and see how well they did and the prices up and down and whatnot. But I don't believe it is right for me to be doing that. Now, most of the guys I am buying, and you saw that I bought the cards that I was recommending. I wouldn't recommend them and just go, well, I have these cards already. You guys want to buy them? And that's where I was getting to. If I keep doing this and I do start somehow, some way, more than 100 people, start watching or listening to this thing, it wouldn't be right, I think, to be giving evaluations or advice as to who exactly you should invest in. I think the best thing to do is to give you the tools and let you find. Teach a man to fish. No. Give a man a fish and he'll starve. Teach a man to fish and he'll eat forever. Some crap like that. That's where I'm getting at. Because what I typically was doing was I was recommending cards, and then immediate, because I can't help myself, buy the cards immediately, right away, before I even post the article. And some people I could see go, look at this guy. He buys the cards before he even gives the recommendations, so he jacks the price up. I can definitely see some dummy saying that, some little 15, 18-year-old kid. And maybe I would do that. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't even be thinking about that. Well, now I would because I said it out loud. But previously, I wouldn't be thinking about that. Hold for a sip of coffee. So, I think it would behoove me to not do that anymore, to just say, hey, this is what I do, and that's what I did on the prospects articles that I did. Things that were common sense to me. I think that is the best thing to do. I could regurgitate what other people are saying, and it is sometimes good to do that, but not regurgitate news and information, not prospects. Because like I've said before, nobody really knows. Nobody's watching them. You think someone's watching all these prospects every single day? No. I gotta honk at these people. So they're just going based off of numbers, and truthfully, we're just all guessing. So I've said it before, and I've said it before that there is no magical stat that goes, all right, if this number is X, this card is going to go up. It doesn't exist. So we try to figure out things. We try to do the best that we can. I'm still gonna say, hey, these are some plays that I like, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember the guys that I promoted outside of Jonathan India. I don't know. The guy from Pirates who did well. He hit a home run in his opening game, and then I don't know where he went. He went home. he didn't do too good. He might still be on the Pirates. I have no idea. I can't remember his name now, which is not good. But I think that's the best bet. Showing you guys what I've done, telling you, hey, did it work or not, and that's that. Being a little scientist, a little baseball card scientist, or sports card scientist. I have to stop doing baseball cards saying baseball cards because I'm trying to move in other avenues. All right, guys, I'm on my job. You know what that means. SVAcardcollectors.com. Sign up. SVA Baseball Card Collectors is the Facebook group. Yeah, I need to change the name of that as well. SVA BB Collectors on Instagram, on Twitter, on FlickChat. I have to put a link on there so people can get to it. A bunch of people joined because of my friend Bernard. Thank you very much, because he's better at promoting my stuff than me. Much easier for me to have conversations with people. People can ask me questions, and it's just a better flow. So that's why I like that. Guys, you guys know what to do. Buy some cards and go broke, people. Later.